Had a great day with the fam over at Atlantic City. We saw the air show. Oh man, we ate so much food. We started off with this thing called Home Slice on the Atlantic City Boardwalk. Amazing pizza. Then we had Land Shark Bar and Grill. Amazing food there. I mean, not crazy about the burgers. I didn't order the burgers. I love the wings there. I love the appetizers there, especially the chicken wings. The chicken wings are amazing at Land Shark. I definitely recommend them. And ultimately, we ended the night. Kids went to the rides. We went to the beach. We even went to Dave and Buster's. And we had an amazing, amazing night. So, great night. Now it's time for some music, right? Apefather, the rock star, let's do a little runaway. All the years passed by, nothing's changed. Still the same than I was yesterday. I got my dreams, I got my doubts. Tired of this place, I need out. And I need out. I wanna run away to a place where I can't feel all this empty space. Run away without a trace. Run away to a place where I can't feel all this empty space. Anyway, still get it over the sore throat. What's up, Brooklyn? What's up, Larry? Yeah, charge his phone here. Long day today. Larry in the house. What's up, Larry? How you doing, my brother? How you doing, Sarah? Long day today. We had a fun day. The kids are already in bed. They're sleeping. This was like a nonstop action day. From the beginning to the end. Beach, air show, Dave and Buster's, Land Shark Bar and Grill. It's just nonstop action. So I'm a little tired too, but we'll do a little late night live. Why not? Do a little late night live. Here's one for Sarah. We'll do a little lover's game. Always know how I feel inside, even if I don't say a word. Your sarcastic smile, laughing eyes, acting so absurd. When I'm mad, I'm trying to hide it all from you, but I can't. You always see right through. This is how we play our love's game. Play our love's game. You always know just what to say to make all my troubles go away. I had to talk you into feeling bad when I was wrong in a way. You give me love when I'm in the mood for it. You drive me crazy and you never quit. This is how we play our lover's game. Play our love's game. lover's game. Play our lover's game. That's a cool blues tune. Come on, Beetle. Just try to be in a good mood, brother. Hey, thank you, Harry. I really appreciate that. Yeah, we definitely we were definitely hydrated today. We all day long we were drinking water. So yeah, absolutely. He's like, good luck, Ape. This Beetle is all pissed off from before with his I guess beef with Relentless. But listen, in this live stream, we all come here to have a good time, right? We're all here to just have fun, okay? And that's all I'm asking of you, Beetle. You know, just come here and get along with everybody. It's not that hard, right? Late night piano jams. Let's do another one. I'll probably stick it to my originals tonight. Lazulu, everybody's got problems. Forget about it. But the point of this song is, you know, a lot of people don't realize it. You know, they think this is kind of like a depressing song. It's quite the opposite. It's a song that no matter what you're going through in life, you have the power to fix it. Okay? You have the power to turn a negative into a positive. You know, my favorite movie of all time is Rocky Balboa, and my favorite quote by Rocky is, "It's not how hard you hit, it's how hard you could get hit and keep moving forward." That's how winning is done, and that's what this song is about. This is very Rocky Balboa influenced. Everybody's got problems, and learn all these songs because I'm going to be doing cash apps. And if you start naming my songs correctly, you're going to win. Let's do it. 3, 4. When your love ends before your eyes, everybody's got problems. Losing your job, kissing it goodbye. Everybody's got problems you can't hide. You can't hide. Life could beat you up bad. It's easy to just give up. Don't get knocked down. You gotta get mad. Fight back and be the one standing up. When your love ends before your eyes, everybody's got problems. Losing your job, kissing it goodbye. Everybody's got problems you can't hide. You can't hide. I know you're hurting and you don't believe tomorrow will be a better day. It's up to you. You gotta believe you have the power to make all your troubles go away. When your love ends before your eyes, everybody's got problems. Losing your job, kissing it goodbye. Everybody's got problems you can't hide. When love bends before your eyes, everybody's got problems. Losing your job, kissing it goodbye. Everybody's got problems. You can't hide. Everybody's got problems. Thank you, Larry. The Godfather vibes. I should have been in The Sopranos, right? I'm James Gandolfini, baby, reborn. Tony Soprano in the house. Drew, what's up, Drew? We got Brooklyn Marie. That's my beautiful girlfriend, Sarah. Everybody, please subscribe to her channel. If she wants, she could type it out. It's Life W Brooklyn 54. If you type on her profile page, you'll redirect you right to her channel. If she types it out, I'll pin the comment for everybody. Life W Brooklyn 54. We want to get Sarah to 1,000 subs. I'm heading to 18,000 subs, so not too shabby. I'm also heading to around 17 million views. Not too shabby, right? So I got a long way to go, though. Apefather should be at 100,000 subs. That's my goal. I want to get to 100,000 subs. So with your help, please like my channel, sub to my channel. Let's get Apefather to 100 million plus views. Let's get Apefather to 100,000 subs. And let's get Sarah up there too. Brooklyn Marie. Please subscribe to my girlfriend. That's her nickname, Brooklyn Marie. Her real name is Sarah. Click on her channel. You'll redirect to her channel, and please subscribe to her. She's going to be coming out with a lot of new videos, and it's going to be really awesome. You could get the inside gossip on Apefather from Sarah. So it's funny you mentioned The Godfather. It's funny you mentioned that. We were doing Mafia trivia before, you know. My favorite part of The Godfather is when Clemenza, remember, he was teaching him how to make the Sunday sauce. I love that, you know. And he was on the phone with his girlfriend, Kay, and like Kay was like, "I love you, Michael." He's like, "I love you, Michael," and he didn't want to say it back because he didn't want to look, like messed up in front of the boys. And Clement's like, "What's the matter with you? Why don't you tell that beautiful girl you love her? Huh? What's the matter with you? What are you, Batza? Hey, come here, Michael. Let me teach you how to make the Sunday sauce." And next thing you know, he's throwing in all those meatballs, all the sauce each, all the meat, right? But it's very, very important. Remember, he throws in the tomatoes, the onions, but then the garlic is the most important part. You got to cut it razor thin. That's the thing. So it melts in the sauce. That's the secret. The garlic's got to be razor thin, baby. This guy Beetle. I'm at a point where I guess I got to take you off as a moderator. Look, until you calm down, man, because you obviously have some serious issues, man. I got to take you off as a moderator, brother. I'm sorry. I got to do it, man. You got to relax, man. You got to take a chill pill, man. You got to chill, brother. I didn't show you any disrespect. You disrespected my channel. You came here and you're causing a big beef. You're causing a big problem with everybody. First of all, you caused a problem with Sarah not too long ago. You were starting in with her. Okay, you're causing a problem with Sarah. You're coming across like a big hater. I threw you $75 cash app. You would think you'd be somewhat happy, right? I mean, you're telling me I'm treating you with disrespect? I gave you $75, brother, okay? And I made you a moderator. And what's my repayment? My repayment is you're insulting Sarah and you're insulting Relentless. Okay? You're causing a scene on the live stream, and this guy's upset at me. It's crazy in this world. It's like the more good you are to people, you ever notice that in this world, the more people treat you horribly. I see a lot of people, they treat people like garbage in this world. I see this a lot. I see this a lot. They treat people tremendous garbage, disrespect, and they're loved. People love them. They love these people. I'm not even kidding you. I see this every day of my life. And then you see people, you treat them great. You treat them awesome, and you get like a slap in your ass. You get a slap in your ass. You know what I mean? I just don't understand. It's like this guy. I treated this guy like gold, and he's all upset. This guy got $75 cash app. I made this guy a moderator. I mean, what else does he want from me? What does he want? What do you want? What else? What else can I do for you, buddy? I mean, you're upset at me. I should be upset at you. You're coming here causing beef with my girlfriend. You're causing beef with Relentless. And this guy's upset at me. Unbelievable, right? What you gonna do, Lou Bamboo, right? What are you gonna do, Larry? Nothing you could do, right? Forget about it, Maron. Let's do some Brooklyn funk. Forget about it. What's up, Germany? So these are all original tunes that I wrote. You just witnessed 3 originals. Lover's Game. That's a really funky blues tune. Everybody's Got Problems. Kind of like a Rocky Balboa theme. And then the last one was Brooklyn Funk. What's up there, Tio? Good morning from Germany. How you doing, Tio? Sarah, I don't think that Beatle was sticking up for you. I mean, he was insulting you at one time. You know, I don't know if you remember that, but not too long ago, he wasn't talking so great to you. But anyway, what's up there, yummy marshmallows? How you doing? Ape Chomp, that's right. You watch my Ape Chomp videos? Gorilla Bite, Ape Chomps. I just did the 8-patty Whopper. That was a pretty impressive, challenge. Not too many people could eat an 8-patty Whopper. 8-patty Whoppers is pretty impressive. If you didn't get a chance to see that, please search on my YouTube channel, Apefather, for the 8-patty Whopper. Yeah, this guy Beetle was talking garbage about you not too long ago, Sarah. I don't know if you remember that, but he was talking a lot of shit about you. And I was defending you, Sarah, okay, from Beetle, okay? So, Beetle, you're coming across like a troublemaker. You know, that's just my opinion. You're coming across. This is a guy who just collected a 70. He's telling me he's done with me, my bum. He's like calling me a bum. I gave you a $75. This is probably WTF. I got to be honest. This guy's. Honestly, Beetle, you're coming across like WT. This guy's WTF, in my opinion. You're really coming across like a hater, man. I mean, Beetle, you're coming across like a hater. You're coming across like a hater. I'm just saying, man. You know, you're attacking a lot of people. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. I don't know why. I don't know why you're attacking everybody for it. Just come to the live stream. You know, have fun, relax. You know, that's what we were doing, right? We were doing the trivias. We were having a great time. We were doing the Rocky trivia. We were doing the Mafia trivia, and all of us were having a great time until you started breaking everybody's friggin' balls. You know. Beetle, you were attacking Sarah. She didn't attack you. That was just, remember the last live stream? You were attacking her too. So was Sarah attacking you too? Is everybody attacking you? Okay, here's an example. What did I do to you? You're attacking me. You called me a bum. Let me ask you a question. What did I do to you? I didn't say nothing to you. I didn't say nothing to you. Okay, I didn't say zero, absolutely nothing. Okay, and you're calling me a bum. Okay, so you're starting like you're drawing first blood. You're drawing first blood here. It's like, I'm not saying shit to you. You're coming to the live stream. I'm done with you. Good luck. You're a bum. No, but you're calling me a bum. What did I do to you? You're calling me a bum. You're looking to cause trouble, brother. You're looking to cause trouble. Anyway, let me drop this. Let's make this some positive vibes here. Forget about it. Let's do a fun song, right? Let's do something fun. I was listening a lot in Atlantic City today to Bob Marley, reggae music. It was really cool, man. Let's do a little Bob Marley. What do I want to do? Which key I want to do this? Let's do it, G. So don't treat me like a puppet on a string, 'cause I know how to do my thing. Ooh, girl, is it evened up? I want to know now, for I want some more. And I don't want to wait in vain for your love. And I don't want to wait in vain for your love. Yeah, there was this great reggae singer in Atlantic City tonight, and she was doing all the Bob Marley, you know. No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. It's like, you know. Steer it up. You know. She's doing all of the great Bob Marley stuff. It was like awesome, man. What's going on here? Relentless is back. Is this Relentless? I don't know if this is the real. Oh, this is the real Relentless. Let's see what's going on here. Oh my God! All the fighting is starting again. Man, I'm just playing a concert here, guys. You guys are wild, man. Let me do my reggae song, man. This is called "Look What Your Love Could Do." This is an original I wrote. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. You and me have been together so long, opposites attract. We had our good days and we had our bad days, but nothing will subtract the way I feel for you, even though we've been through a lot of ups and downs. I know it's not easy to always try and please me. I'm glad you're still around. Baby, look what your love can do. Got me going crazy with the things you do. Baby, look what your love can do. Got me going crazy. This would have been a great one for Bob Marley to sing, right? Let me get a rum runner. Yeah, man, a little red stripe, man. Feel like going to Jamaica, man. Baby, look what your love can do. You got me going crazy with the things you do. Baby, look what your love can do. Got me going crazy. Hey, my daughter Sophia's here too. Oh my God. How you doing, Sophia? I need it, honey. I gotta charge this phone. It's about to it's low. It's low, babes. I gotta charge it, girl. My other charger broke today in Atlantic City. We'll share it, all right? Let me charge it a little bit and then I'll give it to you, okay, honey girl? Just give me like a minute. I love you, Larry. Sophia, I'm going to give you the charger. Can you just give me 2 minutes? I'm going to give it to you, honey. I'm going to give it to you in 2 minutes. Yeah, I mean, this Beetle guy, Relentless, I have to be honest with you. He's rubbing me the wrong way. You're right, Relentless. He's rubbing me the wrong way. I don't like it. I don't like the stuff he's doing. I don't like it. I don't like how he attacked Sarah. I don't like how he's attacking you. I mean, he started off okay. See, you know what it is? I noticed that haters do this a lot. You know what I noticed, Relentless? I don't know if this happens on your channel. I noticed that like haters sometimes come here and they play good cop before they go to bad cop. Do they do that to you too? They'll like I have guys. They'll come here and they'll say, "Yeah, I'll show you the live stream, Beetle. I'll show you the live stream." You were like, "Hey, father, I don't think Sarah's real. I think this is a catfish situation. You better not hurt Ape Father. I don't trust you. You're very sketchy. You were saying there's something about you that's very sketchy. You were saying all this stuff, man. And I kept saying to you, I was like, look, man, lay off. You just kept going and going and going and go. You don't remember saying none of that stuff because I got it on the live stream. I could show it to you. You did. Yeah, I know. It's WTF. I know the Amanda Docs accounts. I know. Can I eat 7 hamburgers? Probably. If I'm hungry. A lot of haters here. I paid you $75 because I'm a man of my word. Okay, we were doing a trivia and you won. Okay, I mean you earned it. Okay, but I mean you would think that you would like me after that, right? You think maybe you would treat me good. I mean, geez, man. Don't freak Sarah out though, Relentless, please. Don't do it, Relentless. I told Sarah she's gonna wind up becoming famous because she's my girlfriend. You know, there's a price for fame, right? You get good press, but sometimes you get bad press. But listen, you know what they say: as long as people are talking about you, at the end of the day, right? That's all that matters, right? Thank you, Relentless. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm just charging my phone up, Larry. Trying to charge it as much as I can because Sophia needs it too. So I'm just letting it charge for a little bit. Late night live with Apefather. Charge it up, do 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 do, little darling. Charge it up, charge that phone up. Come on and charge it up, do 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 do, little darling. Charge it up. I have 3 charges. I have 3 charges. One of them broke, Larry, in Atlantic City. My son's using the other one, and I'm using one right now that Sophia needs. I have 3 charges I had. The problem is everybody wants to use them, Larry. Everybody wants them, brother. What sounds fishy? Oh, please, don't start with the whole Sarah thing again, Connor. I need 3 more. Oh, my God. Are you still here, Sarah? Well, anyway, we're going to get back to doing some jams here. You need life advice. Maybe you could give me some. Hold on here. Okay, good. Salute. Go ask WTF. Apparently, he has my phone number. One of the haters. The funny thing is, what you guys don't understand is that, I'm actually in the process of getting a new phone and a new number, and that number I am not giving out. I can tell all of you that number's no one's getting it. When my wife passed away, I was a little bit of an idiot. Okay, I gave my number out to a couple of haters, if you could believe it, like a dumbass, because they're all like, Rich, we want to talk to you. Listen, put our differences aside. They were telling me we want to be there for you, and for the most part, they were being really nice. They were being nice up until recently. Now they're all, what are you gonna do? Now they're all attacking me again. But who cares? What are you gonna do? I don't let that stuff bother me. I don't let them drive up the algorithm. Let them keep giving me views. It doesn't bother me at all. It doesn't bother me. Not one bit. If Beetle wasn't such an idiot, he might have got another 75 today. He might have got some more money. But he's acting like a Mama Luke. Look, Beetle, I'm gonna have to get rid of you, bro. Let's give Beetle a timeout. We need to give Beetle a timeout. You're too disrespectful, man. We're gonna give you a timeout. Let's give him 5 minutes. Let's see what happens in 5 minutes. Let's see if he calms down a little bit. I'm gonna give the charger to Relentless. I gave him a 5-minute timeout. He's out of control, man. Yo, what's up, Daniel? Yeah, Sophia, I'm gonna need it back, but here. All right, take it for a little bit.
Oh, thank you.
Here you go, babes.
Thank you. Good night.
You're welcome. Good night, my baby. Yeah, no problem. I mean, he's out of control, Relentless. The dude's out of control. I mean, he's out of control, that guy. I mean, I tried to talk to him like a gentleman. Didn't you see? I tried to talk to him like a gentleman. I'm like, look, let's just get along. Let's have a fun time, right? But the guy just won't stop. He just keeps breaking freaking chops. Gotta go. When people can't stop, look, Relentless. He's acting like a hater. He's acting like a hater. He's 100% acting like a hater. There's no question in my mind. It's probably WTF. I'm thinking it's WTF. Like you said, it's a new account. Well, when he comes back, let's see if he calms down. I don't think he's going to calm down, at which then I'm going to have to just boot his friggin' ass off the live stream. So let's do a little Peace and Serenity on the piano for Sarah. This is a nice piece. This is a classical piano piece. Thank you. peace and serenity. For Sarah, thank you, Moon Monster. Thank you, Larry. I appreciate it. Moving along. Moving along. Thank you, Sarah. This is something I wrote the other day. It's called My PP. It's My Polish Princess for Sarah. Anyway, keyboard's acting a little crazy here. That's a nice Relentless. Sarah, once you meet, thank you, Relentless. Sarah, once you meet Rich, you'll see me protecting you. The haters did the same to me. I know you have the best of intentions, Relentless. Relentless has been around a long time. She's been watching me 4 years, and Relentless knows all about the haters. She definitely does. Relentless was around from the beginning when we were doing this. Let's do it. Let's fix this keyboard here. 2, 3, 4. Apefather's got diamond balls, tells you to buy and hold. Your investment will turn to gold. Royal flush will never fold. Sing it, everybody. Ahoo, AMC to Pluto, and GameStop to Brothers in Arms. Ahoo, AMC to Pluto, and GameStop to Brothers in Arms. Strong apes want more bananas. They take them from the weak apes who sell. Hedge funds think they're gonna win, but we ain't heard no bell. Sing it, everybody. Ahoo, AMC to Pluto, and GameStop to Brothers in Arms. Ahoo, AMC to Pluto, and GameStop to Brothers in Arms. The good old days, right? Not financial advice. Not a financial planner. Play a Richard Simmons song. What is a Richard Simmons? Let's get physical, physical. I wanna get physical. Let's get physical. Let me hear your body talk. What's up, Connor? Connor, I'm not ignoring you. Listen, brother, I just want everybody to get along. That's all I'm asking for. I'm just asking for everybody to come here, have a good time. You know what I mean? And yeah, listen, you should never mention children. That's just, look, there's no logical reason. There's no logical reason why anybody would ever bring children in any type of beef. But that's what a lot of these haters have done. They have done this. They're just terrible, disgusting human beings, that just can't like pick a fight with a man, like pick a fight with me. You want to pick a fight with a real man, leave women and children out of it. But they can't do it because you want to know what it is? They can't beat me. They can't beat me. They can't. They've been trying for years. The haters have been trying for years, and I'm always on top. They know it. They can't stand the fact that I eat out every day. They can't stand the fact I have a beautiful family. They can't stand the fact that I have a beautiful house. They can't stand the fact that I have a beautiful girlfriend. It drives them crazy. They get absolutely insane in the membrane. But who cares? Right? God bless you too, Kata. God bless you too. I don't let them bother me. I really don't. So anyway, yeah. It's kind of like the price of it's the price of being a YouTuber. It's the price of fame. It's just unfortunate that people they attack. They attack you, they attack your family, but thank God, my kids, they're wonderful kids. They're great. They're the greatest kids in the world, and they really, really have a very, very thick skin. They don't let nothing bother them. Thank God. I taught them at a very young age, to not let bullying bother them. They don't. My daughter actually fight. I don't know if you guys see my daughter Sophia, but she defends me. Sophia fights back. Sophia. We were at the Japanese restaurant. We were at Fuji, right? And I don't know if you guys saw that live stream. Sophia just went right back to the haters, and she goes, "Leave my father alone. He's a successful guy. He's doing great. He's the greatest father, okay, and he's doing awesome, okay." So I know you got our back, relentless, absolutely. But that's the thing. We don't let the haters bother us. We never did. It's never gonna happen, and that's the end of it. So with that said. Oh my God. Look, this is another thing that these people did, okay? Let's talk about this, relentless. They say I was begging for money, okay? I'm playing the piano, right? I got entertainment tips. I raised $7,000. Check this out. I raised $7,000 in 1 month on YouTube. Once again, something they're jealous about because there is no way. Look, all of you haters know that there is absolutely no chance that you would raise $7,000 on YouTube. It'll never happen. There is no chance. And I'll tell you what. Go do it. Go do it. Any one of you haters, go do it. Go, no, but just hear me out. Go earn $7,000. Do it. Right? So you're gonna say I'm begging. No, I'm playing the piano and people tip me because people love me. Okay, that's it. It's not begging. You're the ones begging. You're begging to be me. You're begging. You're begging to be me. I love to see where these people live. I love to see all of them. I'm not trying to be mean, but you guys are abusing a guy who's got a $700,000 house, a $75,000, I don't know, in-ground pool, a 7-person hot tub outside, a jacuzzi inside, a beautiful, gorgeous girlfriend, a beautiful family, and you're abusing me. You're like, oh, hateful, I don't like it. Listen, it's all good in the neighborhood. You know what they say? Like JJ from Good Time says, dynamite. Dynamite. Thank you, Phil. My wife wanted, a service, which included me and my children, and that was what she wanted. I did everything my wife wanted, That was her wishes. My wife's wishes were to be cremated and to have a small service. We did that for her. We had a beautiful, beautiful service. What are you talking about? This was her wishes. I honored my wife's wishes. She told me what she wanted, and I went forward and did what she wanted. Okay? God bless Jennifer. They say these haters say, I didn't give my wife a proper burial. My wife didn't want to be buried. She didn't want to be buried. Okay? That was one of her biggest fears. One of her biggest fears was that, like, she had this thing where, like, bugs, like, crawl up your ears or whatever. She didn't want to be buried. She told me 100 million times. She goes, honey, please respect my wishes. I want to be cremated. Now, it freaked me out to cremate her, I'll be honest. It really, really freaked me out, but that was her wishes. So I had to honor her wishes. I honored it, okay? And we had a beautiful ceremony for her. She's in our hearts every single day, okay? And I just don't understand why these haters have to talk this way. It's so disgusting. You guys are disgusting people. You have no heart. You have no empathy. You have no sympathy. You don't. You don't. What's up, Tommy's Touch? Tommy, just relax, please. Let's just take a break from all of this. I can't. Let's do a song. Let's do a song for my wife, Jennifer. God bless her. Jennifer is always in my heart, my children's heart forever. Sarah supports her. God bless. Let's do Jennifer. Let me just fix my keyboard here. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I'm so full, Tom. I ate so much food. Watch all my short videos. I've been eating all day, brother. I can't eat no more. Let's do Jennifer. Thank you, Relentless. I remember when first looked in your eyes. It was destiny. We were both surprised. From this moment on, there was something very strong that we felt inside. Now my Jennifer has stars in her eyes when she looks at me. When we first kissed, I knew there was something about you that was meant for me, and I knew I love Jennifer. We spend all our time together every night. When we are apart, something is not right. You became a part of my heart and my soul. My life is finally whole. Now my Jennifer has stars in her eyes when she looks at me. When we first kissed, I knew there was something about you that was meant for me, and I knew I love Jennifer. That's for my beautiful wife, Jennifer. She's our guardian angel. She will always be in our hearts and our soul, always and forever. And also my beautiful mother, Josephine, always. Happy birthday, Felix. Thank you, Relentless. I appreciate the compliment, Relentless. It means a lot. It really, really means a lot. Thank you so much, Relentless. All right, Felix, we'll do a little happy birthday on the piano, a little boogie woogie for you. God bless my beautiful mother and my beautiful wife. Thank you, Relentless. That's a Felix. Happy birthday, Felix. Where's my glasses here? Happy birthday, Felix. Thank you, CC. I appreciate that. Yes, God bless my beautiful father, my Richard. He's the greatest. Thank you. Thank you, CC. I appreciate that. My father was a great man. Thank you. Thank you, Felix. Excuse me, CC. Thank you, CC. Happy birthday, Felix. Yeah, biology class is starting. And your song is starting, Sarah. Let's do the My Sarah song for beautiful Sarah. My beautiful PP, let's do it. Polish Princess. And I faced the darkest time of my life. Pain that I felt cuts deep like a knife. So I wait for you to speak to me. You always get me through every day and every night. Now I finally see the light. Sing it along. My Sarah counted the days and the nights till we meet. My Sarah, I don't feel alone no more. You opened the door to a new life together as a team. It feels just like a dream. My Sarah. We are both nervous, it's moving fast. Had doubts and argued, but it didn't last. Now I wait for you to speak to me and make up a two and two. And I feel like I can't go on because I need you. Come on, everybody, sing it along for Sarah. My Sarah, counting the days and the nights till we meet. My Sarah, I don't feel alone no more. You opened the door to a new life together as a team. It feels just like a dream. One more time. My Sarah, counting the days and the nights till we meet. My Sarah, I don't feel alone no more. You opened the door to a new life together as a team. It feels That's a My Sarah song. Forget about it. Maron. Thank you, Relentless. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Moon Monster, thank you so much. The song is actually brilliant. I think if he adds a bit like Layla at the end and maybe a little piano thing at the end, that's a good idea. I like that idea. I might actually do that. I like that idea, Moon Monster. I might actually do that. That's a good idea. What's up there, Sean? Sarah might have went to sleep. She normally comments when I do her song. Honey, can I have that charger, babe?
Yeah, sure. It's right in the, you see that, you see, that straightener right there?
Is it over here?
You know the straightener? It's right there. Like, you see where my phone's at?
Yeah.
It's right there.
I don't know. Can you just grab it for me, babe? I'm going to go inside. Yeah. Grab it for me. Tell me when you have it. What's up there, Sean? How you doing? How you doing, brother? Yeah, we had a fun family day today, brother. I really appreciate it. Sorry to bother you. Yeah, just hand it to me. What are you doing exactly? I don't need the phone. I need the charger, babe. Yeah, it calls out for a break. The verse and choruses are really good. Just break it up. You could then, what do you say? You want to have like an interlude or something? But you're saying you want me to add two parts? You're saying the ending, like a Layla, but then an interlude or a bridge? It's kind of already like a long song. That's the only thing. I don't know. You know what I mean? I got an intro. The intro is also the same as the verse. I'll think about it. I like the ending part of it. I don't know if it needs an interlude. I don't know if it needs an interlude, but maybe. No, I like the idea like a Layla. Because it's kind of already a long song, man. But yes, it's a good idea. I'll think about it. I guess Sarah went to sleep. You know, she's not feeling too good. She had a cold today. You know, she hasn't been feeling well the whole day, so not sure if she's still up. Not sure. You're still here? Did you hear your song, Sarah? I did your song for you. I didn't think you were here because you normally comment on it every time I do your song. I thought you maybe fell asleep. Let's work on it. Maybe we'll come up with some ideas together, Moon Monster. Let's come up with some ideas together. All right, thank you. I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad you loved it. We'll go through it piece by piece, okay? So let's do some songwriting together, okay? So the intro is the same as the verse, right? So the intro is. I just like it. I think it's a nice lead-in. I think it's a nice lead-in. You know, the intro is the same exact thing as the verse. The only difference is I do an instrumental for the intro and then I sing on the verse. So here's the introduction of My Sarah. Not a verse, you know. I face the darkest time of my life. Pain that I felt cuts deep like a like a bridge right here. This is a bridge, okay? So it's going from the verse into a bridge. So I wait, this is a bridge. For you to speak to me, you always get me through. Every day and every night, now I finally see the light, right? Now it builds up to the chorus. My Sarah, counting the days and the nights to and me. So I don't know, when you say an interlude, I think it'll be too much, right? I think going from, I think that's enough. I really do. I think the intro into the verse, into the bridge, and into the chorus works well. But where I think you might have a point is at the end of the song to do a nice little like Layla thing, like an interlude or something like that. So that's what I think we need to work on, right? I don't think it needs another bridge. You know what I mean? I don't think it needs another bridge. But so let's see if we do something at the end. Let's see if we could come up with something. I don't know. And then like maybe like it'll just fade out. What do you think? Like a fade out. So like right at the end of the song, after the last like chorus, you know? Okay, Sarah. So there it is. You like it? All right, thank you. There it is. Thank you, Moo Monster. Thank you for inspiring that. We did that together, brother. We did that together. Thank you, brother. So it's a fun live. We're having a good time, right? Not too shabby. We just finished the My Sarah song, Compliments of Moon Monster. I appreciate that very much, Moon Monster. So anyway, getting back, moving along. This is a very special song that I wrote. It's called "Acceptance is the Hardest Thing." I love this song. It really brings peace to my heart every time I think about my wife and my mom. Thank you so much, Moon Monster. You're the best, brother. You're the best. This is a very special song to my heart. When my wife and my mom passed away, I couldn't accept it. I really couldn't. Acceptance is the hardest thing, and I wrote a song about it. And it brings peace to my heart every time I play this song. And God bless my beautiful wife Jennifer and my mom Josephine. What's up there, Larry? No dishes were broken, and I am not broken. So win-win. So I'm back for the Apefather jams. Thank you, Larry. It's always a pleasure to have you here. Oh, be careful, my man. Yeah. Happened to me a few times with my dishwasher, too. You don't want to leave that door down, especially in the dark. Not a good scenario. That's not good. I'm glad that you're okay, though. I'm glad that you're okay. At first, I didn't understand what you were talking about when you were saying that no dishes were broken. I'm like, what is he talking about, Larry? I'm like, we throwing dishes on the wall. Like, now I understand what you're saying. Hey, what's up there, Sadid? How you doing? How are you doing? Just give me 1 second, guys. The air show was really nice, man. You heard those Blue Angels. You heard the engines. Like it was like right in your face. And I was telling my kids, I'm like, could you imagine how loud it must be up there in the actual jets, in the fighter jets? Because it's so loud. Like, just on the beach, you're like blown away when they pass you, the speed, the power is incredible. It really is. And I can't even imagine being on one of those fighter jets, how fast they're going, and the sound and the power of it. It's just like the movie Top Gun, Maverick. Highway to the danger zone. I would love to do that. Hey, what's up, Sarah? Sarah's back. Baby, come back. Any kind of fool could see there was something in everything about you. Yeah, it was an amazing show. Those Blue Angels were awesome. It was a phenomenal show, and they had some of the Jets from the old days, World War II, and it was crazy. They had some old stuff. It was really incredible. It was an incredible show. The Thunderbirds, everything. It was absolutely incredible. We had a great day, great family day. God bless the USA. God bless America, baby. Richie, remember when you said, the olive oil company was a joke? That was me. Do you want me to? Okay, everybody. Do you want me to prove to you how these haters are absolute lunatics? Okay, who's seen the movie Godfather? You ever see the movie? Okay, remember how he started, Genico oil in the movie, right? So I'm telling all these haters like I have an olive oil business. I'm imitating the Godfather. These lunatics actually believe me. These people are psychos, man. They're like, "Hey, father, where's your successful olive oil business?" If I was arguing with you, it was a joke. You guys are nut jobs, man. Olive oil business. Oh, you guys are so funny, man. You guys make me laugh. Oh my God. Anyway, you guys are funny, man. You guys are funny. You guys got to learn that this is entertainment, okay? This is YouTube. Okay, you have to realize I'm an entertainer. I'm the world's greatest entertainer. Okay? And everything I say is for entertainment purposes only. Okay? Don't believe every single thing that you hear. Google reviews. I'll give you a break. Oh, I can't. I can't. I can't. Anyway, moving along. Moving along. What do we want to talk about? What do we want to talk about? Apefather has a lot of big dreams, and I'm gonna do really really well. I'm gonna make a lot of big dreams and a lot of business things come true. Okay, you'll see. You all watch. Okay, a lot of big things will happen. Okay, starting with me becoming an extremely successful YouTuber, Alex. Okay, I'm growing. Listen, whether or not you accept it or not, my YouTube channel is growing. People recognize me in the street. I get a lot of people, yo, hey father, how you doing, hey father? What's up, Real Aqua? You know what I mean? So I'm having a lot of fun with YouTube, and I think that it's going to go into a lot of great things. Thank you, Alex. How you doing, my brother? What's up, Real Aqua? How you doing tonight, my man? Late night live with the Eight Father. So it's been a great summer so far. It really has been. We haven't left the state. We were thinking about going to Florida. I was very, very close to going to Florida, very close. But now it's like, I got Sarah coming here in another like 9 or 10 days. So it's like, I'd just rather have Sarah come here, for now, and then we'll just, one thing at a time. You know what I mean? All of us gotta have a great time together. All of us have to have a lot of fun, and that's the reason I'm not leaving the state right now. I was very close. I was actually talking to Sarah about it. I was like inches away from going to Florida. But then I just thought about it. She's coming in 9 to 10 days. It just doesn't make sense. Like, why am I going to go all the way out to Florida? Then come all the way back to Jersey. It just doesn't make any sense. No, the casino idea is my lifetime achievement, Real Aqua. That will happen. I think about that a lot. Like maybe we'll put it at first in Atlantic City, and all the people who know me in Atlantic City. Of course, I want to be in Vegas as well, but all the people that know me in Atlantic City will be blown away, right? They'll be like, "Richie's the boss now." Like maybe we'll take over, right? We'll take over one of the big casinos over there. Rename it like the AMC casino. But the best part, right? Or just maybe A-Fall, the King of the Jungle. Like Sarah would love it. You know what we could do? You want to hear a great idea? Sarah would love this idea. We could call the casino A-Father, right? King of the Jungle Casino. And we could have like all these like animals, like especially lions, right? Come out. Like you'll see A-Father and Sarah will walk out with like lions, like representing, King of the Jungle, right? She would love that. She loves lions. Maybe I'll make that dream come true very soon. Atlantic City is doing great, Alex. You're wrong. Atlantic City is doing great. It's not. It's doing well. Eight Ball the Majestic Casino. I think I like Eight Ball the King of the Jungle better. Make it like a big safari theme. Like something like a jungle theme. With like a lot of like gorillas, monkeys. Lions, tigers. We'll see. I make that happen very soon. I'll shock all of you. I gotta get up there in the subs though. We gotta get A-Father to like hundreds of millions of subs. We gotta get A-Father up there. And then I think that we could do all of it together at the same time. I could do the music. We'll get the music famous. We'll get the My Sarah song famous. We'll get the casino idea famous. I gotta do a lot of things very soon. I gotta make a lot of big ideas come true. No, but they got that. What was it? They got a couple of new developments out in Vegas. You know, they got a couple of big ones out there. It's listen, it's going great. The casino industry makes a lot of money, brother, and the online casino industry makes a lot of money too. But you got to have that brand. You got to have that brand, man. That's the key. Well, we'll bring it back, okay? Real Aqua with A Fall, the King of the Jungle. She's back, my beautiful Sarah. How you doing, Sarah? How you doing tonight? How you feeling, baby? My beautiful Sarah. You like that idea, Sarah? Sarah, A Fall, the King of the Jungle? Casino, me and you will walk out with the lions. Listen, see, Sarah's got to learn something about me. I make amazing things happen. I've done it my whole life. I make amazing things happen. I do. People have told me many times in my life I can't do things, and I do it. I'll just give you a few examples. It started when I was a kid. I was telling my friends one day, I was like, I want to get an office in the Empire State Building. It's like the most prestigious, well-known building in all of Manhattan, right? And everybody's like, "What are you nuts? That will never happen." I made it happen. I got an office on the 40th floor, of the Empire State Building. I was right next to some of the most successful people in New York City. I did it all, baby. I owned at one point 110 acres at one point in my life of land. This was in the Caribbean. This was in the Virgin Islands. I came very close to owning a casino. Sarah doesn't even know this. I got to tell Sarah the story one day. I was dealing with the largest developer in Florida, and he was going to put up $50 million, and I was going to get 25% of the casino. I came so close. I was inches away. I was inches away from making that happen, and unfortunately, he pulled out. It was so close. It was so close, and then we just sold the land. I'll tell her the story one day. We'll talk about it. But the thing is that, you know, guys, I've done a lot of amazing things in my life, and I'm going to continue to. I'm going to continue to. But I think the best way to do it is to become a successful YouTuber. You want me to tell you? I think the best way to do it. I agree with you, Alex. Online gambling is taking over the casino industry, but it has to have a brand name connected to it. It has to have a brand name connected to it. That's the thing. If you just there's plenty of online like online casinos that do terrible. And they do terrible because they're not connected to a brand name. You got to be connected to like the Golden Nugget. You got to be connected to Caesars. You got to have a brand name behind you, and then it does well. You got to be connected to a brand name. So anyway, you do need. I do believe that you do need the casino. You do need the hotel casino with in combination with the online casino. You have to have both. You can't just have one. You have to have both. So I'll make it happen. You'll see in a very short period of time, Apefather is going to become world famous. Sarah's going to probably become world famous too. We're both going to become world famous and probably have a casino. It's probably going to happen very soon. You'll see. It's really a simple formula. You got to just get a lot of subscribers. That's that. You want to hear how you succeed in life? It's really not complicated. I'm telling all of you. You want to hear that the recipe for success? Subscribers. That's the recipe for success. Having like millions and millions of subscribers. If you get millions and millions of subscribers, there's nothing you can't do. There's nothing you can't do. Because eventually, you'll have so much backing. You'll have so much support that it'll just be huge. I mean, so that's what my goal really is right now is to get me and Sarah a lot of subscribers. By the way, everybody, if you could subscribe to Sarah. Once again, her channel is Life W Brooklyn 54. You could just click on her profile, Brooklyn Marie, and it'll redirect you to her channel. We got to get, come on, guys, get us up there in subs. Come on, let's not procrastinate. Sub already, Sarah deserves it. Let's get her up to 1,000 subs. Let's get her up to 10,000 subs. Right now, I'm approaching 17.5, which sucks. I mean, all of you agree I should have a lot more subs than that. It's all bullshit. This freaking, I should be in the millions. I should be in the millions, but it's all right. I'll get there. I'll get there. I got to 10,000 subs in one day. It makes no sense, Real Aqua. It makes no sense. I got to 10,000 subs in one day. Can you believe that? It's when I put out that video on AMC. Do you remember that video that got like over 100,000 views? Yeah, I put out one video and it got over 100,000 views. It's my most popular video. If you go to my YouTube channel and you search for most popular video, you'll see it. So it got over 100,000 views, and in one day, I got 10,000 subs. Crazy, right? During the AMC days, you were the man. Well, those days are great, but I feel better days are coming. I feel better days, bigger and better days are coming for the Apefather. You'll see. She took the kids. What motivated me to make that video? Well, I was reading a lot on everything that was going on, and I just got inspired to make it, just everything that was going on. I really don't want to talk about AMC, to be honest with you, but just everything that was going on with the hedge funds and, just what was happening. You know what I mean? I just said, I got to reach out to everybody. I got to tell everybody how I feel. And it did amazing. And then since then, I think all the haters, complained about me so much, probably got me shadow banned. I mean, Sarah doesn't know. At one time, I was getting 100,000 views, 75,000 views a video. I was getting 75,000 views, 50,000 views a video, 25,000 views a video. I was like a superstar, And I did all these haters, all the jealousy, just the constant complaining and filing reports and complaining and complaining. Then I just noticed that my views. I'm sorry. I got to charge my phone. Sorry about that, guys. My phone just died. Look, I really don't want to talk about AMC, if you want me to be honest with you, because I have a lot of feelings on it, and it's going to require an extremely long conversation, of which I really don't feel like doing, if you want me to be honest with you. I just don't really feel like it, man. I'm charging the phone. I don't really feel like talking about it. We don't live in a fair world, in my opinion. We do not live in a fair world, and nothing is fair. The world is designed to take your money. You want me to tell you the truth? Everything out there is designed to take your money. Everything, name it. Stock market, casinos. What do you want to talk about? The world is designed to take your money. That's it. It's as simple as that. So you either have to be the people taking the money, or you have to be the people giving the money. You have to kind of decide which one you want to be. Like, which one do you want to be, the people making it, or the ones giving it to somebody? That's my opinion. The people who own the casinos, they own, people like Ken Griffin. I hate to bring that guy up, okay, but these market makers, they control everything. You know what I mean? That's the thing. It's like I had to learn this the hard way. I had to learn this the hard way. It's like you're trying to, he said it the best. Remember that time when he was on an interview and they were like, "Do you think anybody could beat you?" And he like kind of laughed. Remember, like the old woman? He was like, if there was an old woman who wanted to enter the stock market, what is the chances that she'll make money and beat you? And he was like, well, that's like asking me if I'll beat Tiger Woods at golf. Remember he said that? I learned all of this the hard way. Again, it's not financial advice. I'm not a financial planner, and I really don't want to talk about this. But what I've learned in life is that you have to be on the other side. You have to be on the other side of the seat. You got to be the guy in the driver's seat. That's what I've learned in life. You got to be the guy. You got to be the boss of bosses. You understand? You got to be Paul Castellano. You got to be John Gotti. You got to not even making a mafia reference. I'm just saying you got to be the boss. You never won in a casino except $6. I've had runs. I had runs, but they cheat. See, this is what I'll tell you what I've learned about a casino. You want to know what I've learned about a casino? Is that they always make money, and I'm going to tell you how. I've learned all of this. Look, I've learned everything about casinos from going my whole life. Um, they have a very simple system. Okay, it's the same. People don't realize it. It's the same system they have for the slot machines that they have for the table games. They pay out when they're at surpluses. That's it. That's just how it works. I've learned this. I've learned this. When they're at a surplus, okay, no matter what you bet, you will win. No matter what you bet, okay. But when they're at a deficit, you ain't winning. You could bet every single number. Listen to me. You could bet every single number on the roulette wheel and they'll find a way to beat you. They'll find a way. I've actually seen this happen. I've seen a guy bet 37 numbers one time. I was dying. This guy was making me laugh. There was this guy, right? His name, what was his name? He was like a Spanish guy. I can't remember his name. I can't remember the guy's name, but he was a Spanish guy, and he says to me, Richie, let me show you something. He goes, how much my life sucks. He goes, how much I have no luck in a casino, right? He goes, how many numbers are on the roulette board, right? I'm like, oh, 38 numbers, right? He goes, okay. He goes, I'm going to play 37 numbers. So we put like a $5 chip on every single number. He played 37 numbers, right? And he loses. The dealer hits the one number. He hits the one number that he didn't play. And the guy goes, you see? I was like, bro, I almost fell to the floor when he did that. Okay, but now I'll give you you want to hear another scenario? You want to hear another scenario? One time, the table was at a profit. Okay, I went to the table. I saw my friend Al, the pit boss there at the Tropicana. He loves me. He goes, Richie, come on. He was giving me a sign. He knew that the table was at a profit. You follow me? Because you ever go to a casino? You ever notice when they do an inventory check? Did you ever notice when they do an inventory check? You ever notice when like how many purple chips do we got? How many black chips do we got? How many green chips do we have? How many red chips? They do an inventory check and then they write it down because they're seeing if that particular table is at a deficit or if they're at a profit, right? So what happened was there was this one day where they were at a profit. And the guy Al said, Richie, come on, man. Come over here, Richie. I go, what's up, Al? He goes, play, play, play. He said, come on. I said, all right. I threw $20 on 19, right? He was an Egyptian dealer. The guy's name was Ra. I will never forget this. He goes, Ra. He goes, hit 19 for Richie right now. I'm laughing to myself. Like, there's no chance. Like, what is the chance that he'll hit 19, right? He spins it, he hits 19 on the first spin, okay? So it proved something to me. I learned something. I'm like, wow, how did that happen? Because the table was at profit. So that's the thing. If you're lucky enough to play roulette or to play a slot machine when it's ready to pay out, you understand? That's it. It's all about timing. That's it. You're gonna win. But the problem is most of the time when you play, they're not ready to pay out. 90% of the time, they're at a deficit, meaning they want to suck money in. And when they want to suck money in, you ain't winning. You got to be an experienced gambler. Like, you have to know when to walk away. You got to just know, like, you got to sense it. You got to sense it. You got to say, it happened to me. I see it when they want to suck the money in. I can see it. I'm like, I'm done. I'm out of here. You know what I mean? I've learned the system. You know what I mean? So that's how casinos work. That's the bottom line. Okay? You got to play, but you'll never know when. You'll never know when that slot machine is ready to pay out. Like, I've spoken to a lot of people about this, okay? And some people have amazing systems. You want to know them? You want to hear some amazing systems that I've heard over the years? What's up, Carl? Carlos, that's what the guy's name was. The guy's name was Carlos. It's crazy that you just came here. Maybe this is the guy. This is the guy who played 37 numbers out of 30. Guy's name was Carlos, I swear to you. I couldn't think of his name. The guy's name was Carlos. But anyway, that's amazing. People have told me systems. People have told me systems. I'm a roulette guy. So listen to a couple of systems. Okay, you want to hear a couple of systems? One system is this. Watch someone play a slot machine. Like, don't play. Watch someone play. Watch someone feed that slot machine. Like, I had a buddy of mine one time, right? This is what he did. He sat down like all day at a casino. I shit you not. The dude was at a casino for like 10 hours just watching the slot machine. And he was watching, one person feed it like thousands of dollars. He watched another person feed it thousands. He wasn't playing. He was just watching them, okay? All night long until finally he was like kind of calculating how much money people were putting into the slot machine, right? And it got to the point where they put a shitload of money. They put a shitload of money into the slot machine, right? Again, it's not financial advice. I'm just talking to you, okay? It's entertainment purposes only. So long story short, he goes to the slot machine after everybody put their money in it, boom, and he hits 10 grand. There you go. Not saying to you to do this, but that's what he did. American Dream agrees with me. He goes, that really works. I did that at an Indian reservation casino. I watched a guy unload 300 or 400 into a machine. He left. You got in and won 500 almost immediately. Because again, I'm trying to explain to you what it is. This is how it works at casinos, okay? This is how it works. It's all about the timing. That's it. That's all I'm telling all of you. I've been doing this for a while. It's all about timing. It's the same thing with roulette. You want to hear the same thing? Listen, it's the same principle. It's the same principle with roulette. You go watch people get creamed, at a roulette table. You know what I mean? Just watch people get destroyed. Let that table take in thousands, tens of thousands, 20,000. You know what I mean? And then go to the roulette table afterwards. Let me read this guy. Seriously, slots pay out on Thursdays and Sundays. I mean, look. Slots, it's all about when they're ready to pay out, man. I mean, I don't know if I'd put a day on it, man. I don't know if I would put a day on it, man. I really don't know. But that's just my experience of it. That's just the way I feel about it. But at the end of the day, I don't really gamble anymore, guys. I don't gamble. I remember what Donald Trump said, okay? Someone asked him, they're like, do you consider yourself to be a gambler? And he says, I prefer to own slot machines, not gamble on them. And you know what? I think that was the greatest comment I've ever heard. I want to own slot machines. I want to own things. I don't want to gamble anymore. Honestly, especially, I'm going to make Sarah watched the movie Casino. And I think Sam Rothstein, played by Robert De Niro, says it the best. The players don't stand a chance. They don't stand a chance. What do you think about XRP, crypto? Do you think it's going to be the next Bitcoin? No, I don't. I don't. No. Do I think it has the potential to go to $5 to $10? Yes. Over time, over years. But will it be the next Bitcoin? Will it go to like over $100,000 XRP? Nah, that's not going to happen. Bitcoin is heading to 500,000, in my opinion. Bitcoin is heading to 1 million. That I feel, again, not financial advice, entertainment purposes only. But you understand it's not financial advice, right, Carlos? Everything I say is for entertainment purposes only. Yeah, I said it, man. I said Bitcoin was Ethereum is going to do well, I believe. Yes. Ethereum will do very well. Bitcoin and Ethereum. XRP, I'm not saying it'll do bad. Remember Lou? Lou was like, it's going to 20,000 by the end of 2024. He said, nah, that's not happening. But yeah, I think that it has a lot of opportunity to do well. But not 20,000, not 50,000, not 100,000. No. What happened with AMC? I just don't feel it was fair what happened. I don't really want to get into it, but it's not over yet, As Yogi Berra said, it ain't over until it's over. It ain't over till it's over. We got a bad CEO, Adam friggin' Enron. I don't want to talk about it. I really don't want to talk about AMC. Please, let's change the subject. I don't want to talk about AMC. It's one of the friggin' worst things that I dealt with. I don't want to talk about it. Should have put that all into real estate. But whatever. What happened to what guy? He said, laugh out loud. What happened to that guy? He was filming his videos outside. I don't know what you're talking about. What, Lou? Oh, Lou. Lou passed away. Lou passed away. May you rest in peace. The Corleone family wants to buy me out. You talk about Mo Green. He goes, no, I buy you out. You don't buy me out. Well, they made Mo Green a deal he can't refuse. Remember, they got the bullet right in his eye. He was getting a haircut. He was getting a shave. They put the bullet right in his eye. Psycho lunatics. See, if all of you thought big, can I tell you the truth? If all of you actually thought big, we could do amazing things together. Amazing things together. But I don't know if you guys think really big. That's what the problem is. If you thought big, we could make a lot of amazing things happen. I don't know about New York Angelo. I don't know. I don't watch him anymore. Niet! Da. I don't watch that guy. There's a Russian guy named New York Angelo who wants to be Italian. He wants to be like me, but he's pretty much Russian. It's all good. AMC will have Boaz very soon. In the next video, it's all bad. Niet! It's AMC heading for bankruptcy. It's like the guy changes good cop, bad. He actually taught me something, though. He actually taught me that actually works. The whole good cop, bad cop thing, Here he is, Eddie Savage. See, you guys just don't understand. Do you want to know why we keep getting clobbered? I will explain it to you. It's because you guys don't understand. We have to be the boss of bosses. I tried to say this to everybody, but you guys don't listen. That's why I got to do it myself. You guys have to understand something. At the end of the day, you got to be the boss of bosses. You got to be the boss of bosses. You got to be the guy who's in control. You got to be the guy calling the shots. You understand? You got to be the guy calling the shots. That's the thing. When you're a stockholder, you're not calling the shots, even though you think you are. You're not. You're not, man. Everything I saw that happened with AMC, man, with that 10-for-1 reverse stock split. Nightmare. The whole thing was a nightmare. The whole thing was a nightmare. Everything. I don't even want to talk about this right now, but it taught me it taught me a valuable lesson. It taught me a valuable lesson. You gotta be in the driver's seat. That's what I'm trying to make all of you understand. That's who wins in this world. You understand? You know who wins in this world? The guy who controls the dice. Guy's crazy, this guy. That's it. That's where I see myself. I see myself as the guy who controls the dice. And I'll do it. Look, if I have to do it myself, I'll do it myself. I would love to this you want to hear a dream of mine that I would love that could happen? I would love to get millions and millions and millions of subscribers. Okay. And what I would love is for all of them to say, Apefather, not a solicitation of an investment, Zanny, because I know what you're thinking, Zanny. Okay. Not a solicitation. I am not doing any solicitation for any investments, but entertainment tips. Okay. Entertainment tips. Like I said this all the time. Help one ape get to the top of the mountain. And then you know what? That one ape could open up the doorway for everybody. You understand? You got to have, it's like in life, you got to have one person make it. You got to have one person make it to the top. That's what you got to do. You know what I mean? You can't have a million people make it in one shot. You need like the leader of the movement. You got to have one person make it. So if enough people said Apefather, you want to laugh, like what's $5-10 at the table tips, right? If enough people did that, you understand? I could probably accomplish a friggin' amazing thing that would blow everybody's mind. But what's the first step? The first step is getting millions of subscribers, right? Getting millions of subscribers. The second step, okay, is, having everybody love the Apefather and everybody give me a shot, believe in me. You know what I mean? And I could, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it. I'm going to shock all of you. Even if I have to do it with my music. You want to hear the thing? Even if I have to do it with my music. You see, Beetle, like I wish Shara was here right now to see this. I wish Shara was here right now. I don't even know. I think she might be sleeping, right? But you see, Sarah, if she is here, Beetle the Magnificent is insulting you. Sarah was actually saying thank you for sticking up to me when she said that. I couldn't believe she said that. I was like, well, why would she say that? This guy's a piece of garbage. You know what I mean? Look at what he's saying. He's saying, listen to how horrible he's speaking. You see? She's not here right now. She left. She's sleeping. Alex, it's not about anyone who gets millions. It's about, do you have the opportunity and the talent? This is the key. The opportunity and the talent to make amazing things happen. Okay. Now, Alex, don't take this the wrong way. I don't know if you do. You know what I mean? You have to have the opportunity and the talent. Okay. So what's the opportunity? The first opportunity is you got to get a ridiculous amount of subscribers. Then you got to have the talent. I have the talent. But I don't have the subscribers. I got to get millions of subscribers. So, what you're saying, you got to think it out more. You got to think it out more. You're making it seem like anybody could do it. No, you're wrong. It takes opportunity and talent, and you got to work your ass off. You got to work your ass off to get millions of subscribers. You've been doing amazing things for years. Good for you. You're doing such amazing things for years that you can't even dedicate a $5 super chat. That's how much amazing things you've been doing for years. But anyway, yeah, I believe you. Mogri got whacked getting a massage, not a haircut, bro. Yeah, it was a massage. You're probably right. I think it was a massage. You're right. You're right. It was a massage. Now I'm thinking about it. You're right. He was getting a massage. That's right. But I was right about the bullet in the eye, though. I remember he was lying down. He was getting a massage. You're right. Chasing bangers. You're right. I'm just making a point that people come to this channel a lot. And I noticed that we have one of three types of people, Alex, okay? You have people who give super chats because they love me for my music, to answer your question. They love me for my charisma. They love me for my entertainment factor. They love me for my ideas, for my ambition. Okay. So that's what I'm saying. But I mean, the people who support me, I got to tell you the truth, none of them talk like you. You know, they don't say I'm doing amazing things, I'm doing great, I'm doing all these things. They just support me. But then you come here and you're like, I'm doing great, I'm doing amazing, I'm doing all these things, but you don't support the channel. So, Beetle, I gotta say, Relentless was 100% right about you. Relentless was 100% right. You are nothing but a hater. You are literally WTF. You might actually be him. You are WTF. So let's start we're gonna block this bum. We gotta block you, Beetle. We gotta block you, brother. Listen, take that $75 that I gave you and go get yourself a nice meal, because you're never gonna get nothing from me again. So you know what? Go get yourself. I hope you get yourself a delicious meal. I hope you do, because that's gonna be the last 75 you ever get from me. Let's get rid of this bum. He's gone. Nah, this guy's an idiot. This guy's saying bad things about Sarah. Listen, Zanny, and I'm still thinking you're the one, I don't want to get into it, who gave WTF my phone number. Zanny, I'll say it's alleged. I'll say it's alleged, but I'll tell you, it was either you or More Money Investing. And I don't think it was More Money Investing, but now he won a trivia. He earned it. He won a trivia. He won a trivia. We were doing the Mafia trivia, the Rocky trivia. He won. So it's fine. I'm not giving him anything else, but that's it. He won. Ungrateful mother effer. Okay, ungrateful. Listen, Alex, whether you want to accept this or not, brother, I do a lot of work. I know that none of you people accept it, but I have a business, I'm a YouTuber, and I'm doing well, and that's it. Okay. And I do very good for myself. Okay. I made a complete comeback. Okay, and I'm gonna continue to do better. I'm gonna continue to do good. But I'm gonna be going to sleep now because I'm freaking exhausted. I think Sarah already went to sleep. All right, Alex, congratulations, brother. Good for you. I'm very glad that you're doing well. How to win an AMC? Be the boss of bosses. That's my opinion. Be the boss of bosses. That's my opinion, Zanny. Be the guy. Be the guy who calls the shots. That's my opinion. Again, not financial advice, not a financial planner, entertainment purposes only. But at least you appreciate it, chasing bangers. You're a nice person. You're appreciative, and I appreciate you. Okay, but this friggin' guy, Beetle, that guy had to go. Explain. There's two types of people. There are leaders and there are followers. You want to be a leader. You want to be the guy who runs the business. You want to be the guy who owns the business. That's it's just that simple. You know what I mean? You want to be the guy in the driver's seat. That's what I'm trying to make all of you understand. But sometimes you got to do things step by step. You can't rush into things. You got to do it step by step. We'll talk about it some other time. I'm really tired. I'm gonna get some rest. All right. Have a great night. God bless all of you. God bless your families. Again, everything I said on this live is not financial advice, not a financial planner. Entertainment purposes only. I'm gonna run, Zanny. I'm a little tired, brother. Have a good night. God bless. I'll be back in a little bit. Just gonna get a little rest for a little while.